Today we'll learn how to paint heat damage metals using the Chaos Knight Desecrator.
Then the entirety of the cosmos is accessible through each and every individual's mind, connecting to the great mind, the great spirit.
Welcome back to the channel, collectors. So today we'll be learning how to paint heat damage metals using the Chaos Knight Desecrator. This video is part of a greater series of videos where I paint an entire Chaos Knight Desecrator as quickly and as beautifully as possible using the overbrush technique. If you're new to the overbrush technique or you want to learn more about the overbrush technique, you can check out the overbrush tutorial which we have right here. So if you're ready to paint some heat damage metals, let us begin. Alright, so here are the colors being used. We're going to be using the majority of colors being from the contrast range because they're very transparent and very smooth. Okay, first and foremost, I'd like to bring your attention to this picture. As you can see in this picture, the colors tend to fade from blue to magenta to yellow, and this is what we're trying to replicate, this heat damage effect. We have already painted the steel pipe, and if you need a reminder of how to paint the steel pipe, you can check out our weathered steel pipe video. Okay, right here I'm stippling on some Yanden yellow. This Yanden yellow has been thinned down with Lamen medium in a ratio of about 1 Yanden yellow to 2 Lamen medium. Why we are doing the lighter colors first and in very thin layers is so that the lighter colors can show before the darker colors. If we had done the darker colors first, this yellow would not have been as obvious as you can see right here. So moving on, we have started to stipple on the voluptuous pink. One tip that I can give you guys at this stage is to ensure that the layers are as thin as possible so that you can make adjustments along the way. The more layers you stipple onto this heat damage metal, you will get more saturation. So saturation is the intensity of the color, and you don't want to have maximum intensity on the first stipple because you want to have some modulation and you can control this. So at this stage, we want to slowly stipple on the voluptuous pink. Voluptuous pink is a very transparent color, and you will need a couple of layers to achieve a high degree of saturation. Alright, moving on, we're going on to Drakenhof Nightshade. Drakenhof Nightshade is going to take up majority of the percentage of the surface. Because Drakenhof Nightshade is very dark, you want to make sure that the first layer is thinned down so that you can modulate and control the opacity of this paint being used. You want to stipple more towards the front because the front is where the carbon will build up on this laser destructor. Just gradually stipple on the layers so that you can have as even and smooth coverage as possible. Now I'm just focusing on the tip, and soon you can see the final effect. So this is the final effect. Hope you like it. So what do you think about this technique? Let me know in the comments below. I find that this technique adds just a little bit of detail and it creates a bit of narrative story to what kind of damage that the metals endure while this Chaos Knight Desecrator is fighting a war in this 40k universe. In the next video, it's going to be a really long video of how I built and paint the entire Chaos Knight Desecrator base. The Chaos Knight Desecrator base is a really narrative base. I'd like to tell you the story behind the Chaos Knight Desecrator base in the next video. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank my patrons for allowing me to do this. Because of the help and support of my patrons, I'm able to paint, record, edit, and share with you guys my knowledge so that we can become better miniature painters together. I hope you can become a patron and join the K Squad. For as low as $1 a month, you get to see my finished works before anybody else in this world. The exclusive video for this month would be how to paint non-metallic metal gold using the overbrush technique. In this video, I'll also be sharing with you guys some tips and tricks of how you can be taking your overbrush technique to the next level. However, if you can't become a patron, that's okay too. I'd like to appreciate your time for watching all the way to here. And if you could, I would really appreciate if you click the like and subscribe because this really helps the channel grow and it helps me a lot. Hope to see you in the next video. See you!